ILA strong, global power.
Day 2 of ILA's 55th Quadrennial Convention was filled with messages about gains, solidarity, and challenges.
We negotiated the master contract, and by now you all know the gains that were made there. We have organized more in these past 4 years than the last 20. Anyone that's in our ranks who uses right to work as leverage because they are dissatisfied with a local decision, with a district's decision, or the international's decision, must be considered an enemy of labor.
A fired-up President Daggett made sure to send a special message to the Waterfront Commission in his home port.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do one day, and I'll probably go to jail for it. I'm going to shut down the waterfront from Maine to Texas till we get rid of this damn Waterfront Commission, till the President of the United States throws them the hell out or put me in jail. I'll go to jail, and I'll show them how strong we are.
Day 2 featured speakers who continued the theme of what organized labor and the ILA mean to America.
Anybody that wants to try to be non-union, they're kidding themselves. Because when you deal with unions, you're dealing with skill, you're dealing with safety, and you have real people working for you.
And this union has always put country above anything else. From port to port, you have made people's lives better.
Nothing is more powerful than when workers band together and speak as one.
If we do not invest in the legacy of our future, we will be investing in the funeral of our movement. Sisters and brothers, I'm not ready to go to the funeral of the labor movement. I'm not ready to go to the funeral of the progressive movement. I'm not ready to stand up and let the white supremacists take over my country, where my forefathers fought and died, so I have a right to vote in the elections, where I have a right to stand up and say what's just and right, where I have a right to a decent job, where I have a right to a decent education, where I have a right to decent health care. I will not back down. I will not give up.
Jordi Aragunde from the International Dockers Council talked about the struggles that dockers face all over the world, but how their future is now secure.
What you have done in the master contract has been the seal of our future. And for this reason, I want to thank you, Harold, Dennis, and the whole ILA to reach this agreement that for me is and will be the Bible of the dock workers around the world. The eagle is the symbol of the power and is presented to the President Daggett and Executive Vice President Dennis and the whole ILA for your incredible vision, strength, and leadership in protecting the future of the dock workers of the world.
Thank you. God bless you, Jordan.
The ILA charitable work for Liberia and the Hole in the Wall gang camp was highlighted.
And because of your response, we were able to deliver so much relief, immediate relief to these children.
Thank you for being lights in the world. And I say that with all my heart. You're really making things happen for people and you're changing the world. So thank you.
Peter Clark talked about how the International Transport Workers Federation watches out for dock workers' rights and how we can beat the challenge of automation.
Studies have proven that our members can load and unload the ships faster than automated cranes. And when a computer glitching occurs, it's manpower that gets the job done.
Next up, we heard from management on the new contract.
We're 1 year into the 6-year agreement. I believe that the commitment to each other and the relationship we've developed over that time is better than ever.
Our next speakers continue to look toward the future.
We've worked to rebuild our credibility and standing in the port. Metro is no longer a dark secret or an embarrassment. We are alive and strong and will continue to grow in the years ahead.
How can anybody say they don't want automation when they don't want to show up and protect the work? I don't get that.
You know who those 10% are in your locals. Straighten them out or get rid of them.
Over the last 10 years, your investment gain in your portfolio, just investment gain, was $523 million.
I am bullish about the future of Jacksonville and the future of our port.
Our business is growing faster than any port in the country.
Without you foreign freight forwarders and brokers, we wouldn't have jobs. The shipping lines wouldn't work. So keep up the hard work, keep getting freight moving, keep us all alive, and thank God we have people like you.
And on a busy day, we stop to say thank you to a person who makes this convention possible.
You know, to put this convention together, it doesn't start a week before the convention. It starts almost 2 years before the convention. It wouldn't be done if it wasn't for Jim McNamara. Once again, thank you so much for what you do for all of us.
ILA strong, global power.
We've got an exciting lineup of speakers ahead for day 3. It starts right now.